Good morning to all traders and welcome to another Markets and Waves video. Today is June 16. It's Wednesday, middle of the week, and we're going to have a very interesting session FOMC, and we're going to get new signals, new insights, new directional moves, most likely. It's the reason perhaps why markets have been trading on a somewhat sideways style, I would say, but we've had some interesting developments because we did get some validation/invalidation signals, and this is important to update with what is really now the scenarios, main and alternatives are going to be going forward. So we're gonna, since we didn't do yesterday, we're gonna go ahead and have a quick look on the US index, euro dollar, the prices of oil, dollar CAD, and dollar against the Turkish lira. Starting, of course, with the US index, guys. We talked about this becoming a WX and Y, yeah. To me, and as you recall from Monday's video, I was expecting a new high, and I said perhaps we're gonna get to the 78.6 of WNX, and pretty much we did. We did get a fresh high as well, right? Which means that the high could be in, and we're going to continue lower down. Now, of course, I believe that is really going to depend on what's going on today, what's going to happen today. If we had gotten investors pricing in the FOMC, then that's the reason prices have gone up, and from there we can expect, the actual result to give us directional clues. If it hasn't been priced in, then again, we're going to get the actual results giving us directional clues. But what I'm saying is that we really hang on the FOMC here to give us either upside or downside move. The upside, I believe, is going to be up to the 100 Fibonacci, perhaps even just get a rejection up here and then continue lower down. The downside, I believe, is going to just continue lower down from here, which makes a bit of sense, to be fair, because this is wave C here. It looks like we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And to be fair, I don't like this move for an impulse to the downside. It looks corrective, okay? So the question is, did we really end that Y up here or not? From a structural perspective, and because of this, it looks like we'll have another leg up. From a market perspective, i.e., we've had the new high and, we did the 78.6. Then it looks like it's in. So we'll really hang on the FOMC. Now, if that is not done and means that we're going to move higher, then this is 1 and 2. This is 3. This is most likely going to be some sort of WX and Y variation perhaps, and then continue all the way up. But guys, look at this wave 2. This wave 2 is like tiny. It's nothing compared to this. So, this is a situation where we are really in sort of a 50-50 here, because it could be a case where this is, this is 1 and 2. That's going to be 3, then 4. I'm going to get 5 for leading diagonal. Okay, and then continue all the way down. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. But of course, we're going to see what happens, by the end of the day. Do not forget that we also have an alternative in mind. There's no signals on the other side of MACD, by the way. The alternative being, wave 3 ended there. This is wave 1, this is wave 2. And now we are continuing wave 3 all the way up. And that can happen in 2 different ways. New low and continuation up, or continuation from here, which means this is 1 and 2, this is 1 and 2, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for 3, then 4 and 5, for 3, 4 and 5, okay, which means that is a reversal signal, but I doubt this is the case, at least for now. Euro dollar, we talked about expecting this to go a little bit further down once we get wave 4 in. Okay, it looks like to me with this overlap, and that's a clear impulse that this is going to be a leading diagonal in A. Okay, and then we're going to get wave B, and then we're going to get wave C, which of course is going to be a 5-wave move down to 120.43, or even lower down. We just don't want to break below the 119.83 because this would invalidate this scenario, okay? Because that would be wave 2. Do not forget that we're looking at a multi-structural move to the upside here with a leading diagonal 1, then a correction in 2, and then continuation to the upside. So this is what I see currently. We could, of course, turn into a W, X, and Y, and Z. We wouldn't know that. We don't know how this is going to develop. But what we do know for now is that we'll probably have ended wave 4, or we might get another leg further up to end wave 4 and then continue the way down to take out wave C. If that doesn't happen, guys, most likely means this is my A, this is my B, and this is my C, because we've had a new low and wave Y and wave 2 are here. And this is 1 and 2. I'm going to get 3, then 4, and then 5, and we'll continue the way up. Okay, so just a minor variation here of the main scenario. Do not forget as well that we've been talking about this potentially not having ended, which means wave 2 is going to be here. That will likely increase in probabilities if we break below wave 2. That will be A, B, and C, and in diagonal, yeah, which means well, that would be, that's the 2, so it will be W, X, and Y, and we expect wave Y, of course, to cross below the 117, okay, for a new low, and then continue all the way up. Do we get any signs on the MACD and RSI? Well, not currently. From the one we saw before, maybe MACD, let me check. Yeah, the MACD shows a hidden divergence, very tiny, though doesn't really make much of an effect because it's already probably priced in as well. Dollar, dollar term oil, oil, US oil, guys. We have an invalidation of the running flat or any flat that we've been talking for a while. We still changed anyway down here because we were happy with the running flat being down here, and we started moving up impulsively, and we liked this impulse. Now this is invalidated. Okay, there is no flat unless if we do the 150 Fibonacci, which, to be fair, is not seen often. The rules and guidelines do not say it's allowed, but in commodities markets, guys, variations can be expected. Anyway, let's just assume for now it's invalid. That means that a new, more bullish scenario is coming into play. And not the one I'm looking as the main, which is this, and most likely we're going to get an end to this wave 1 soon and then move down for 2 and then continue up for 3, 4, and 5. It's the one that says that wave 3 is not done yet. So this is 1 and 2. Wave 3 is going to end at 161.8 Fibonacci, which is the usual guideline. Then we're going to get a correction down, and then we're going to get up, okay, for 5, 1 and 5 over here. Above 72.28, perhaps even to the 261. Let's just add it there. Where's the 261? There. 78 also. But this, guys, is going to be, of course, if we break above the 73.36. Now, so far, we've done around just a bit of higher than the 100 Fibonacci in wave 3, okay? Which means this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But look at this. This really looks like a wave 3, which means that could be 1 and 2, and that's 3, 4, and 5, right? Which means then this is going to be 3, which means this is 1 and 2. This is 3 and 4, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, no, sorry. This is 1, 2. This is 3 and 4, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, done it finally. Now, why do I not, though, have this as the main scenario, and I have the one you see currently? Is because in commodities, guys, we do really see waves 5 being extended ones usually. Yeah. In that case, meaning that, you know, wave 3 of the 5 can be extended instead of, you know, more impulsive, let's say, instead of the 3, which makes sense. However, in this particular scenario, you know, I'm expecting 5 to end around 73.36. Why? Because it cannot be larger than wave 3. So it can go really up to 75.28, because this is going to be where wave 5 is equal to wave 1, and wave 3 is going to remain being larger. Okay, 75.28 is the maximum. If we get there, yeah, then it means that most likely this is a 3 as well, and that is the 4 is going to get down there. So you can understand that things become a bit complicated in terms of which scenario is going to be respected more than the other. It will depend on the correction we get at 73.36, if we get it, of course. That will be the signal. Okay, we got two signals here on the RSI and the MACD. We've had these signals for a while now. Okay, and thing is now we don't really see any change in volumes, so I would prefer to start seeing volumes increasing a bit here to get a good move to the downside. That is going likely to be a correction, right? If not, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that's ended up here since we did a fresh high. Yeah, and we're gonna start moving all the way down, which means wave 1 is going to be here, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna get a very deep correction in wave 2. That changes everything, of course. Yeah, that's an A, B, and a C. You know the rest. Let's go quickly to the dollar CAD. I've made a change because of the structure to the upside from here. It just didn't make much sense. I had a ending diagonal, and then we were looking at W, X, and Y, ABC, X, and then it should be an ABC. But with that being an A, BC would be, Y would be too extended, okay, around 1618 or so. So I looked at this structure again and identified a triangle. This is the end of 3. This is W, A, B, C, D, E, X, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for A, then B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for C of W, and that will be wave 4. And that way, things make a bit more sense, because our wave W, of course, is larger, which gives us a better extension to the upside. Plus, the structures are looking quite identical in terms of the duration. Obviously not wave B, but we're really looking at the trend, not the current trend moves here. Once we get there, guys, then we can start looking for prices to move lower to finally end wave 5 in the intermediate degree. Do we get anything on the RSI MACD? We do get this signal over here, guys. Yeah, on the MACD and on the RSI, which is the reason I've been expecting, and I'm expecting wave B now to come through and then move all the way up to end this correction. Okay, it cannot be more simple than that. This is dollar CAD, and it's the easiest to read, I would assume, in this particular case, at least, or particular stage we are in the markets. Dollar against Turkish lira, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leading diagonal, ABC for running flat, ABC, 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 ABC. That is another leading diagonal, and we've got an A, a B, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C over here. Now we started moving up multi-structurally, guys, and most likely this is going to be the first wave, because we've got 1 and 2 over here, right? That's 3, 4 with no interaction, and 5. Or this is 1 and 2, and then this is 1 and 2. This is 3, 4. I'm going to get 5, 4, 3, then 4 and 5. 4, 1, 2, yeah, 4, 5. That will be wave 1. Then we'll continue all the way up. Yeah, that of course is one of the scenarios, guys. A close variation is that this is ABC. We're gonna get ABC here for either a W, X, and Y, or if we go higher, we're gonna get an A, B, and C for a flat. Could be even irregular should we break above the previous high of wave 1. Okay, and from there we can start looking for prices to move higher. Now we do have to look at an alternative scenario as well, that this guys is 1 and 2, and this is 3, this is 4, we're going to get 5, and this is going to be some sort of leading diagonal that is going to get us here instead, right? And then we'll get 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is a bit more bullish in the long term, yeah, but it's got to be presented because it can be identified on the charts. Do we get anything that gives us a validation? Where? Well, over here we get this hidden bearish divergence, and on the MACD we get the same. Yeah, so if you look at this, it's possible that we're going to get a correction down now and continue up, or we might even get a correction down, which means this is W, X, and Y. Yeah, but do not forget, if we cross below 812, that would invalidate the running flat over here, and most likely it's going to be a case where this is an ABC, okay, and wave 2 ended over here instead, okay, so it's like a flat. A zigzag with a truncated wave C, okay? And from there, of course, that means that there will be 1 and 2, this will be 3, 4, and this will be 5. But I need to check something first. Excuse me. Okay, good. Wave 3 would be fine. It's not going to be the smaller one. So that is all for the day, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. In case you did, you can leave your comments. If you have any questions as well, don't forget, subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss another opportunity that we have here daily with markets in waves. Thank you for watching, and we'll speak again tomorrow.